Welcome, mortals, to the fourth broadcast of Weekly Disneyland News. It is I, your host, Jem, and this week we have some exciting personal news, minor speedrun developments, as well as new fan-made meme lore. First of all, as you can see, we have some new things in our studio. We are currently in the process of constructing a more streamlined structure for the show. New studio elements and animations, as well as new, more tight format. However, this network is composed of volunteer work. WDN does not deal in money, we deal in time. As such, all those cool new things will come with time. And animation costs a lot of it. Thus, I need you to arm yourself with patience as I work throughout the next weeks on the animations. In the meantime, we will have to deal with static images of those new things. In other news, a new Kickstarter update is live, where Xavier thanks people for reaching out and offering additional help. He also says that the backers survey isn't ready yet, but is largely done. Besides that, there is nothing to report, on Xavier's side at least. In the world of fan-made content, however, saga of John Diesel has been expanding. Although, disclaimer, what I'm going to say is not canon, official. In actuality, there isn't much we know about the lore of the game. So do not take anything I'm going to say right now seriously. Got it? Good. So, according to Fanon, Henry Moose Diesel is the man behind the Gunwalkers. Not only that, but Beans, Diesel, and the radio as well. He's a greedy, filthy bastard, a war profiteer who will not let the war stop as long as he lives. He supplies both sides with machinery and beans. Also, his bean cans are filled with diesel, because apparently diesel has food-preserving properties. Apparently. He is not alone in his war endeavors, however. His son, John Diesel, is a loyal member of Diesel Corp. He is responsible for inventing Water 2.0, which isn't actually water, but an excellent hydraulic fluid. Their diesel bean empire keeps its good image on both sides by providing propaganda that heavily features John. Also, there's a guy called Jackson Diesel who's just some guy whose Henry wants to kill. According to my informant, all of this is real and canon, free of real, no cap. All of this is real and canon, free of real, no cap. From other news, Dandy dealers have been enjoying much popularity lately, as more and more people choose to ordain themselves with dandy profile pictures. And now let us take a moment to thank our sponsor, the Nice Order, a Broken Division, where mystery and secrets are rampant. It is a very puzzling place, filled with enigmas. If you cherish a good brain teaser, it is a place for you. Now, back to the next section. The Speedrun Spot is a section all about world of speedrunning Diesel Nights. Between now and last week, the leaderboard has seen an uptick in amount of participants. Now with 15 people in total, the first 3 are Little Cat King, unbeaten since the last week. This guy in second place with minus 50.67 seconds, and Bob, our resident glitch finder, with minus 50.557 seconds. And a new glitch, double jump speed reset, which basically, if you double jump while sliding, it resets your speed to 22. It has even been acknowledged by Xavier himself. Speedrun Spot is sponsored by 217th VET Test Grounds, and possible thanks to Entity, who is the main keeper of the speedrun leaderboard. Now, next in line is Propaganda Point. Here, every week I shall spin a wheel. Sound familiar? That chooses a few, for now 2, factions whose propaganda will be featured. If you're a faction leader and want your propaganda to sponsor the show, stop by Nice Business Association. Also, it's up to change if we're going to use a wheel or some other method to determine which faction is going to be featured. It's still up in the air, honestly. Let's give a warm welcome to 86th Armor Crackers. With a motto as telling us theirs, Armor Crackers don't need much introduction. United under Crackshell Crash Nuts, it's a faction focused on dealing with heavily armored infantry. Their solutions are as simple as they are effective. Brute force their way to crack that shell. Then there is 99th, a faction which needs no introduction whatsoever, as it is one of the first and most numerous. 99th Dweeb Division, a perfect faction if you're looking for community, for companionship, someone to join in a battlefield, regardless if your weapon is a firearm or a pen. You will find companions to join the fight with, now with monthly art contests. Art Annex, possibly one of my favorite intersections, even though it was planned from the very beginning and just didn't make the cut at first. It was the place to show off last week's community art. This time, the first sketch was made by Flustered Mess, a very yummy rendition of retired gunwalker used as a piece of agricultural equipment. Next, we have Mega Elixir, who has been on a quest to make a representation of every faction as a character. And next, we have... So, I had a few others which I wanted to mention, but I realized they aren't finished, and I don't want to show off people's unfinished work, so... Let's just continue. Back to regular news. The voice of Viper. Yes, that Viper from Team Fortress... Yes, that Viper from Titanfall 2 has joined the official Disneyland server. Maybe the idea of getting some Titanfall 2 actors on board isn't so far-fetched after all. That would be all from this week. Thank you for watching. I have been Jam, and this was WDN. And I'll see you next Thursday.